Hey guys, I've been getting quite a bit of questions regarding elemental weapons versus elemental husks. So here is a visual breakdown going over all of the damage changes from each elemental type versus each elemental husk. Hopefully this will clarify a few things for a lot of you. But before we continue, I need you all to ignore or forget anything you think you already know about elemental damage. The first mistake everyone makes is that elemental damage gives you bonus damage against elemental husks. This is technically incorrect. Elemental husks have a resistance to everything, so they reduce the amount of damage we cause them. The different elemental weapons will cause different reductions based on the type of elemental husk you are shooting. Each elemental husk is weak to one specific element, and when shot with that element, they will actually receive 100% of your normal damage that you should be doing if they were regular husks instead of elemental husks. Now, with that said, regardless if I confused you further, let's get into it. Alright, we got a regular gun, no element, base damage 1369.9. So I'm expecting 1370. 1370. Okay, 1370. Okay, we got a nature gun. Base damage 4,459. 4459. 4459. Oop, that was a crit. 4459. Okay, we got the Gravedigger. 2,719.1 damage. $27.19. $27.19. Okay, water. 1652.2. 1652. Energy 2918.6. 2919. Round it up. Regular bullets. 685. 685. Water. 1652. 1652.
Wish I could.
Energy. 1955. 1955.
Sorry. Back off!
Nature. 1119. 1119. Fire. God, that's hard to read. 1822. 1822. It's all crits at the end. Nature husks. Regular bullets. 1119. 1119. 1199. 685. 685. Nature versus nature. 2980. What? 2987. 2987. Fire. 2719. That was a crit. 2719. Water. 413. 413. Energy. 1955. 1955.
It happens.
All right, water husks. Regular bullets. 685. 685. Water versus water. 1107. 1107. We'll let the affliction finish. Bum, 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 bum. All right, energy. 1955. 1955. Nature. 44.99. 44.59.
One step closer to extinction.
44.99. 44.59. Can't tell. Anyways, fire. 680.
Friendlies.
680. That's 44.99. It's gotta be. Yeah, 44.99. 44.59. It's 44.59. Jesus. Now, on screen I have displayed 3 tables showing all of the data from the previous tests. I'll put a timestamp in the description below to this screen if you ever feel the need to return and see these numbers again. But basically, if you are shooting a fire husk, a weapon with water will cause 100% of its normal damage, making it the best option for fighting fire. However, if you attack a fire husk with a nature weapon, then you are only doing 25% of your normal damage, which means you technically have to hit them 4 times in order to reach your normal damage. Ugh. So don't do it. Moving on, water will take 100% of normal damage from nature, while they will reduce damage to 25% from all fire weapons. And nature will bend over when smacked with fire, and they will switch roles on you if you attempt to use water against them. I have marked on these tables the best and worst elements, with the words best and worst, to avoid any confusion. So if you don't have a main element on your gun and choose to raw dog it with plain old-fashioned bullets, you will be reduced to 50% of your normal damage when attacking any elemental husk. And that leaves us with the energy perk that you can get on your weapons as well. Energy is like the poor man's element. It is better than plain bullets, but doesn't quite live up to the standards of regular elements. All of the elemental types of husks are affected equally by energy, so there is no strong or weak element to worry about when using energy. But because of that, you will never be getting 100% of your normal damage, but because it is not the bare bullets, you will get a small boost to damage as well. Energy weapons will cause 66% of your normal damage against every type of elemental husk, so 16% more than raw dogging it. Anyway, hopefully this helped out. There are a few more things when it comes to elementals that I'll touch in a future video, like what happens when you combine an energy-based weapon with an element, and a vacuum tube weapon nature and element breakdown guide. Also, one last tip, just because fire husks burn us and water husks slow us down, don't presume that we do the same to them if we get those elemental rolls on our weapons. But anyway, that's another video. So until then, bye-bye now. Oh, one last thing. Come check us out over on Twitch at twitch.tv/SlyGumbi from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, usually. We're the best.